What's up guys, Joey here, Fugotech, and today we have a bit of an interesting video. It's a 2-in-1 unboxing and impressions featuring 2 products, or depending on how you look at it, 3 products. Now these are all peripherals from our friends over at Logitech. The first one we have here is the M190 full-size wireless mouse, which is a solid mouse you can use at home or on the go and provides excellent comfort with those contours. Next is the MK295, which is actually a wireless keyboard and mouse combo that will be right at home at your work from home setup, or I guess depending on your circumstances, your actual office. I think let's start with the M190. So there isn't much to unbox here really, since the M190 itself is kept in this simple plastic packaging. We simply need to just take it out, and the package really doesn't come with anything else. With a battery installed, it comes in at a weight of just 89.9 grams. The rest of the dimensions will be on screen right now. Now, our unit here is the charcoal color, but blue and red are also available if either of those better suit your preferences. The M190 is a no-frills mouse featuring just the left click, scroll wheel, and right click up top. At the bottom, we get the power switch and optical sensor somewhere towards the bottom right. The very bottom part is actually the battery cover, so sliding that off reveals the compartment for the USB receiver and of course the slot for a single AA battery. Surrounding the bottom part of the M190 are 5 rubber mouse feet, which I think has an interesting layout since we get 4 of them on the corners, with the last one being beside the optical sensor. I'm guessing this provides slightly more stability and ensures that the sensor is always at an optimal distance from the tracking surface. Now, setup is very simple. It's just plug and play. A battery is included, which, by the way, the mouse is rated to last up to 18 months on a single AA battery, which is nice. So all you gotta do is plug in the Logitech Nano receiver on one of your PC's USB ports and then just start mousing away. Overall, the experience is pretty comfortable. The buttons are nice and tactile with a very satisfying click. There are a bunch of different textures in all the right places. Smooth on the areas where your palm and fingers will be resting, while textured or rather ridged on the scroll wheel and the sides of the mouse. The optical sensor is also pretty precise at tracking and has a 1000 dpi, which I think is a good middle ground for different preferences. I personally prefer a slower track, so with 1000 dpi around level 3, pointer speed and window settings is perfect for me. And yeah, that's the Logitech M190, a great full-sized wireless mouse that has way more than meets the eye. Whether you're using it in a stationary setup or on the go, it will be a boost in comfort or productivity if you're coming from just your laptop's trackpad or, you know, that cheap old mouse that just came as a freebie. Next up, we have the Logitech MK295 Silent Wireless Combo. Again, the unboxing process is very simple for this one, as pretty much all we get is the keyboard, mouse, and the USB receiver. Well, let's get it set up here and check this pair out. Plug in my USB receiver and we're connected. So starting with the keyboard. While the kit/combo is called the MK295, this keyboard on its own is called the K295, which is how I'll be referring to it from now on. At 498 grams with batteries, the K295 has pretty good weight that will allow it to rest firmly and securely on your desk. It's got a standard full-size layout with some extra media keys on top. Flipping it over to see the bottom, and we have a bunch of rubber feet that will give us the friction we need so it won't slide around the table. It also has a pair of extra legs on either side, which allows a few more degrees of tilt for better ergonomics. The legs are nice and firm, and when you adjust them, they sort of just lock into place nicely. Now checking out the other half of the MK295, we have the M220 mouse. So this one, as you can see, is quite a bit smaller than the M190 we checked out earlier. It's a mini mouse. Weighs in at just 75.2 grams with batteries. It has a nice matte texture, and it's a standard button layout with just the left and right click and a scroll wheel. Now, what makes both the MK295 keyboard and mouse so interesting is the silent touch technology. I'm gonna explain it in a bit, but let me just show you. Alright, I'm gonna type for a bit, and as you can see, I'm just typing in a normal manner, and there almost aren't any keyboard clacking sounds at all. So I have my microphone here just off camera, So you guys should be able to hear that. Very quiet. This thing is quiet. The same thing with the mouse. Again, just normal clicking. I'll move it closer to the microphone. The click buttons are really quiet. Now let's try the scroll wheel. Even clicking the scroll wheel is quiet. But that's not all. Even the feet of the mouse are kind of slick, allowing them to glide across the surface without making too much noise. And for the keyboard, Logitech's technological advancements include reducing surface contact between the keycap and the membrane switch housing, adding dampening materials, and using torsion springs to stabilize longer keys like the spacebar. Oh, and a cherry on top, the keyboard has a spill-resistant design. And yeah, if you prefer your peripherals to be quiet, or actually if you need them to be quiet, then the MK295 is a really solid choice. Typing feels pretty good. It's quiet, yes, but presses are still somewhat tactile with a firm press. Tracking on the mouse feels nice and smooth, and the buttons and scroll wheel are great as well. Both the keyboard and mouse only use one USB receiver, by the way, which is very convenient. And as for battery life, 1 AA in the mouse, rated to last for 18 months. 2 AAAs in the keyboard, rated to last 36 months. And take note guys, these things have on and off switches. So it might be 2 to 3 years or more before you need to change the batteries. And with that, I think we've covered everything pretty well. This was actually a pretty nice hands-on with both the Logitech M190 wireless mouse and the Logitech MK295 silent wireless combo. If you guys are interested in either of these peripherals, the M190 has an SRP of just 795 pesos, and the MK295 has an SRP of 1,849 pesos. Let us know what you guys think about these peripherals in the comment section below. Also, do take note guys that Logitech is participating in the 12/12 promo over at Shopee and Lazada with discounts of up to 50%. Links to Logitech's official stores will be linked in the description down below. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Joey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.